Hey, what's up, guys? I'm on my way walking to the store right now. I just thought about something, guys. Um, I thought about how my family was pretty much attacking me and my kid's mother. And, God showed me that, my kid's mother, hate for me wasn't her own hate, but it was actually Satan attacking me, using her to attack me because she wasn't strong with God. You know, Throughout our relationship, I never could understand how she could, do me the way she did me, guys. She would blame me for things that she did in her past, in our past in our relationship, guys. And she would blame me for everything. And I couldn't understand it because I was there for this woman, through thick and thin, guys. I was like, go out my way. I was like there for her. Um, I think I told this story before. Her, um, she only had one baby, a little boy when I met her, guys, and the guy actually left her, guys, and went to New York and married this other lady, but he was really trying to keep her on the side, and when he come out here, he can mess with her and just all kinds of things, guys. So I actually met her through one of my friends that I actually met in jail, guys. I was young. I was driving with, you know, I was driving with no license, and I used to go to jail a lot for like no driver license, no insurance, guys. Okay, so actually, I spent like probably like 3 days or a week in the city jail, and um, one of my visits at city jail, I wound up meeting this guy. Me and him, we clicked up in jail, and we said we knew peoples, he knew my peoples, and we was like, we're gonna get together when we get out. So we wound up getting out at the same time. His best friend was my best friend, guys, and actually he knew this girl, and he told me, you know what, go with me to my friend's house. I said okay, and she was like, I got this, I got my friend like this. You want to meet her? I'm like, yeah. So it was actually my homeboy, me and my homeboy, and his cousin and me, guys. So she was like, um, she was like, you know, my homeboy cousin, looked at, okay, looked at, good, and it was out of me or, my homeboy cousin, and she picked me, guys, and me and her pretty much talked on over the phone and stuff like that for a little while before we actually did hook up. Okay, she told me her situation. Hey,
Is she
how you
ready?
doing? I don't think she. I think she's still asleep.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go by there anyway, okay?
Okay,
How you doing?
all right. Hello. Yes, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, that was my aunt, Pastor, guys. Okay. But anyway, me and her talked over the phone, guys, and we kind of hit it off real good. Okay. And she explained to me a situation. She had like she told me about her kid's father, and she told me about how he left her. Okay, she was actually staying at the girl house. Her and her baby, her and her baby father were actually staying at the girl house. Okay, the girl, which is her best friend, guys, dated or have a baby by my kid's mother, um, brother. You guys get that, guys? Okay, so So that means, you know, they friends and brother-in-law, I mean sister-in-laws at the same time. Okay. So he left the baby and he left her to fend for themselves. And she needed Pampers and milk and stuff like that. I used to, you know, bring her Pampers and milk over and stuff like that. And she have some kind of problem with her feet, guys. She have like I want to say like her ankles swell up, guys. Like she like fluid on her ankles, and the doctors couldn't find out, you know, where that come from, guys. So her ankles would swell up, guys. I used to like stay and massage her ankles, all kinds of stuff, and do stuff like that, guys. So I wound up falling in love with her and things like that. And I told her, you know, one day we was on the bus and the bus driver seen it in my face, guys. You know, and the bus driver said, "You in love?" And oh, you know, while we was riding the bus, you know, I just told her, you know what, let's get an apartment together. I really didn't like how the friend was treating her, and we wound up getting an apartment together later on after that, guys. So everything went fine. Okay, everything went good, but into our relationship, while we got that apartment, I got the apartment, and I had a little job or whatever, and everything was going fine, guys. She was trying to go to school, you know, I was still taking care of her son and stuff like that. Everything was going fine. I thought she was happy. So it went like this, guys. Into our relationship, I started like couldn't hold on to a job, guys. You know, things were just happening with the job, so she had to get a job. And while she had a job, guys, I could tell she really didn't want to work. But I was really trying to, like, you know what? You need to work for we can hold the apartment down, because we got kids. You know, she got pregnant, and you know, with my child, so we gotta work this thing out. So until I found a job, so that's how, you know, our relationship was like, you know. And God, you know, revealed that to me about how he tests relationships like Job, guys. You know, he tests relationships like Job to see, are our hearts in the right place, guys. You know, are we talking to each other for a financial reason or from the heart, guys? And if something happened into our relationship to where I lose a job, she loses a job, are we gonna try hard to stick it together? Or are we gonna try hard? Are we gonna pull away from each other? So she did it for a while, guys. We was in a situation to both of us couldn't find a job, and both of us couldn't hold it down, and we had to live with our relatives. We had to live with my sister, and we had to live with her sister, and you know how it is, guys. So we was actually trying to work this thing out, but it seemed like everything was trying to pull us further and further away, guys. Okay. She wound up getting housing, so things got a little better for us, and we wound up getting a apartment on the north side, guys, where her baby daddy Kent people at. I didn't tell you guys that the baby daddy kidnapped her son and took her son to New York, and didn't tell her, guys. And I had to like deal with, throughout our relationship, I had to deal with that whole ordeal, you know, seeing her through this, you know, because it's like hard, like when you love, especially a child, and someone just take your child from you. It's hard. It's real hard, guys. So I had to deal with that, you know. I had to comfort her in that, and and he wound up like 5 years later on down the line, he wound up coming back. And they didn't tell me nothing. Her and her friend wound up had to stay with us now, guys. So her friend would like leave her kids. Her friend had like 6 kids, guys. And her friend used to like leave her kids off on us. I wound up catching meningitis while me and her had a security job. I wound up catching meningitis. And it's a bad, cold, but I had it like going in my temple, and I used to get like bad headache, guys. So the doctor told me I didn't need, I needed rest. I couldn't deal with a lot of, noise. So she had 6 kids, and she used to leave her kids off on us, and we had like 3 kids of our own. So I had to tell her, you know what, please don't leave your kids because I can't deal with it. I'm sick. I'm in recovery. Doctor said that I need rest. So the friend acted like she couldn't understand. So the baby daddy wound up coming, guys. Okay, coming down from New York, want to meet me and want to talk to me. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys that she was pregnant before me and her started talking. She was pregnant. I feel like the baby could have been mine or his, guys. I know, guys. I know. I was young, guys. And I wished I raised the baby up like she was mine, guys. And the baby father said he ain't wanna have nothing to do with her, guys. So I raised the baby up. I explained to this dude. I was like, you know what? That's 90%. It could be, this baby could be yours. I'm pretty sure the baby was yours, because she told me, Damien, that baby his. She told me she was pregnant before, me and us started talking, before he went to New York, that she had got pregnant by him. And I was like, nah, that could be my child. But in my heart, I knew she really wasn't my child. So I told him, I was like, you know what, that's your child. If I raise this child up, because I've been through a situation like that in my life, to where from an infant all the way till I was 9 years old, I thought that a guy, my mama told me that, a guy was my father, and then here she come, 9 years later on down the line, telling me, no, this is your real father. It did something to me, So guys, I was like, you know what, that been done to me. So I don't want this to be done to the little girl, because I know, I know how, how it is, how that feeling is. So he was like, no, that baby not mine. And I explained to him, God, just don't do that. We don't need you coming back 5-6 years later on down the line saying that's your baby, and now I gotta explain to her that she's not your, I'm not her real dad, that you her dad. And got mad and wanna call, wanna argue, and wanna, he's the type of guy that it's not real at all. He talk behind your back, wanna pull pistols and all that stuff. Want to act like he a good guy, but really he's a character, guys. So I was like, you know what? Don't call her no more. If you're not trying to call, to talk to your children, to try to be in your children's life, why are you calling here then? You calling to start confusion in our household that we don't need. So the guy got mad. He stepped off, guys. So, but he was still holding his grudge. So when he came back from New York, he was holding his grudge, and he's sitting in our living room trying to talk to me. And I just got, I just told him, it don't matter if you come into her life right now or not, because she's still gonna she still look at me as her daddy anyway. She's still gonna look at me as her daddy. I love her. Genuine love that never left her, that show her much love. He got mad, guys, and started a big ordeal. Went outside, told all the people that I was trying to threaten him out, did all kinds of stuff, guys. So I had the whole apartments on me, guys. And I called up my kin people. They came. They had to give me. It was a big old fight. Some people could have lost their life, guys. And my baby mom was like in the middle. She could have had. She could have stopped it, or she could have, refused it. But she was sneaking. She was sneaking with him, doing all kinds of stuff, behind my back. He's calling all times of morning. Um, all kinds of stuff had happened, guys. And that night I left, and after that big fight, me and her broke up, guys. Just like that, guys. Leave my kids, everything. She started treating me like I was the bad guy out the whole ordeal, and she blamed me for everything, guys. But it was actually her and her baby father. And I showed her none but love, guys. And throughout the whole, after that, guys, it was like I'm the bad guy. She don't want to talk to me. She actually did the same thing that her baby daddy did to me. She ran off and went to Chicago with some guy. Was trying to raise my children up with another guy, and that guy was abusive to my children. They left and came back 5 years later on down the line. I don't know where they at, guys. I had went into like a emotional wreck, guys. I was like, you know what? I had went into a stage in my life to where, I was thinking about suicide, guys. And I had to really get closer with God, guys. I had to like fast. I had to, work out, guys. I had to get in touch with, myself and find myself. I did that for like 3 years, guys. Didn't talk to anyone, worked out every day, and just like, I got to get myself together, because I'm like going into, this stage to where it's not healthy, it's not good. And, I'm loving my kids, I'm missing my kids, and I don't know what to do. I don't know. Every morning, every night, I couldn't sleep. I used to wake up like, where are they? Something could have happened to them, or, she like left and didn't tell me nothing, guys. So I'm like, it was hard to sleep. It was hard for me, like, it was just hard for me, guys. Not knowing their whereabouts, not knowing, is they safe or not, is they alive or not. So it was like, it was real rough on me, guys. So I had to get myself together, guys. And after that, guys, she came back to me or whatever, brought the kids back into my life. And it's like it's been like, after that, it's been like a struggle. She blamed me for everything. She was, get mad and take the kids, snatch the kids away from me. It'll be about money situations, and I couldn't figure out what that was. I'm a type of person that will help her out if I have it. I give it. I go out my way for my children. I love my children, and I want to spend time with them. But it's like money. It's like money, 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 money. Treat me like money is more important than love. Like. And that's not the way I wanted my kids to be raised up. Like, it's like a prostitute. It's like treat. And then we have 2 girls, and when you value money like that, it's like you teaching my children to be prostitutes. And she have 2 sons. I have a son with her, and she have a son by the other guy. So when you raising the kids up like that, it's like you teaching the boys to be manipulating to go after girls for money. That's not, how I want my kids to be raised. So when they with me, I teach them about love and obedience and God and things like that, guys. But I can tell their spirit is more happier with me, guys. They tell me all the time if, they wanted to like stay with me. But I can never find, if I'm working, I get an apartment, I can never find a female that, that would be just with me, that I could trust with my children. I thought I found one, guys, but, it didn't work. I'm real protective over my kids, and I couldn't find a female that I really trusted. because they was like they was like unworthy to me, So I feel like I couldn't, could never find that person that, that was good with kids that I could trust, So I've been, this is my life, guys. This is what's been going on in my life for a long time. So I pray to God, I asked him, what's going on with my kid's mother, why she can't see that, my heart is pure and I'm not the enemy, that she needs to really, treat her first baby daddy, the other guy, the way she treat me. But it's like the opposite. I feel like she treat us, she treat him like she should be treating me, and she treat me like how she, how she treat me how she should be treating him. And I never could understand that, but God, woke me up and showed me that everything would be backwards within her walk. Good would be bad and bad would be good. So into her relationship, that's how she would perceive things. The good people, the good friends in her life that mean her well, that would stir in the right direction, they would be bad friends. And she would value the bad friends and treat them like, they good friends. And it's a whole, same thing. The good, evil, the good is bad, the bad is good, guys. And it's in the scripture, guys. It's in the Bible, It's real, guys. My family the same way, guys. I go out my way for them. I treat them good, and I'm the enemy. They always throwing stuff at me, saying this, saying that, but I'm the enemy. So, guys, my brother, actually, my kid's mother, my sisters and my brothers, we all had a discussion on Facebook because I can't talk to them. They always run from me. I can't talk, or I can't hold a conversation with them because they don't want to hear real. They can hear all the fake stuff, but they don't want to hear real. When I talk real, all of them leave. All of them, get into an argument or raise their voices or try to run me off, try to get me frustrated. So the only way I can communicate with them is through Facebook, guys. So I pretty much let everything out on Facebook because that's the only communication I have with them, guys. So my kid's mother, I've been trying to, talk to my kids and stuff like that, and she just been fake with me, guys. So I got all of them together on Facebook. All of them attacked me, all of them. So I feel like if it's nothing but friends and family, I can't be fake. They know everything. They know my life. So if I'm in the wrong, they would tell me if I'm in the wrong. But if everything I do is righteous, then it's righteous. And it's something about them, because behind, if we like over the phone one-on-one, they'll just make everything seem like it's my fault and I'm the bad person. But if you got if I have like a lot of people, a lot of witnesses around, that person can't lie. So that's how it was, guys. I got it all of them on Facebook and just went at them, telling everything, coming from the heart. And I had witnesses, and they couldn't lie, guys. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't lie. They couldn't do nothing, guys. And the righteousness was shown in me. So they gotta change. They gotta change, guys. Family and friends, and them are the people that they run to spread lies. But deep down in the people that they talk to, they know that's a lie. That's what I was trying to get them to understand. They need to get their hearts right with God, and everybody know it's a godly thing now. Everybody know what's going on now, guys. So I'm hoping that my sisters, my brothers, and my kids' mother will get it together, get their heart right with God. And God showed me ahead of time about this, about how my kid's mother gonna actually be my friend one day, and she gonna stop faking it, guys, because I've been going through it with her, guys. I'm talking about, we will say, she'll say, I'm your friend, and we gonna I'm gonna bring the kids and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then it seemed like everything fine. A week, 2 weeks later, I'm her enemy. I'm like, this can't be right, man. At first, me and you was cool. I can't look. She can call me for anything, and if I got it, it's hers. But I can't call her for a soda pop. You know, if I'm hungry or something, I can't. I better not call her, guys. You know, and it's like it's like it's like one day I need a place to crash, guys. And I know how I am. I would never leave her and my kids on the streets. You think she cared? I couldn't sleep on the couch, on the floor, or nothing. I better not call her. And I couldn't understand what that was, guys. I could never see her or my kids out on the streets. You know, I could never see that, guys. I don't care if I was with someone. I would want the person that I'm with to have a heart and say, you know what? Your kids and your kid's mother can come or whatever. You know, I have a heart, guys. You know, that's the kind of person I am, you know. But if it's like some sexual type of stuff or she trying to get back with me, I will understand. You know, we can, you know, get her a motel room and, you know, we can pay for it or try to get her a apartment of her own with the kids and stuff like that. But if it's like really serious and we really have an understanding, the way, you know, how my heart is, I have an understanding, you know, that we separated and it's nothing, then it's cool. That's how I am, guys. That's how I am, guys. Okay? So, I could never understand why she was the way she was until God showed up and pulled up in my life. I love you guys. I'm finna actually go inside the store. I love you guys.